What to expect on the credit repair program? What we will do is dispute the negative items that are highlighted in our software that's highlighted, and we basically make a custom tailored game plan towards your situation. We'll be sending letters to the furnishers. We'll be dealing with CFPB, BBB, Attorney General, etc. on your behalf. Now, communication is important, guys. The most successful clients not only communicate with us, but they communicate with the credit reporting agencies, the furnishers, and via email. All right. So anything you get in the mail, just take a picture of it, send it to our team so we can effectively respond in a timely manner. Remember, we're working in 30-day to 35-day increments here. All right. So depending how they respond to our dispute letters is how we are going to custom tailor our response to them. And we're keeping you in the loop in this whole process, right? Now, what to expect? This is a team effort, guys. What do I mean by that? Yes, we are challenging and assisting and attempting to remove the negative items off of your credit reports. However, you, as the consumer, as the credit repair clients, need to understand another thing too. It's a team effort. For example, you are going to be the one paying down your credit cards to be under 6% utilization if possible, right? We can't possibly pay your credit cards for you. We can help consult you and strategize how you can, reduce your revolving debt, but we can't pay them for you. So that's on you, right? You as the client have to send us anything that is going to be sent to your address. So we need to have those pictures, etc., in order for us to effectively respond to that company in a timely manner. Same thing for emails, all right? Another thing is this too, guys. Credit repair is simply habits. And you, as the consumer, as the credit repair client, you came to us for a reason, right? Our job is to graduate you from the credit repair program. You have to understand it comes with consumer education, but you have to understand it's not about the score at first. We want to focus on the data points on the profile. What I mean by data points on the profile, meaning we take care of the negative items. We dispute the negative items on your behalf. But you have to be 100% payment history. Your utilization has to be good, which is you have to have, credit cards. And if you don't have credit cards, we'll talk about that on another video. But you have to keep your credit card utilization low, pay before the statement date, etc. Don't apply for credit unless we instruct you to in our credit building program, which you should receive videos here shortly, right? So don't get alarmed by, your score dropping 100 points. Yes, sometimes this may happen, guys. I'm just being totally honest with you. Especially when you see on Credit Karma, remarks added, it could fluctuate. Your score is going to fluctuate even after the credit repair program, and then you're totally fixed because, every month is different. It's a different snapshot depending on how you're using your credit cards. If you're applying for credit cards and or loan products, that all is a factor. But you're going to understand with the videos I'm going to be sending to you in our consumer education program that it's going to fluctuate. So understand it fluctuates. It might go up 100 points one month. It might go down 100 points one month. Again, don't worry about the score until, one, the negative items are off of your credit report, all three of the credit reports, and you've been properly built and structured on your credit report data profile. Also, keep in mind, let's say if we do delete an item due to our, disputing tactics and methods, let's say an item gets removed off of one of your credit reports. Let's say it's Equifax, TransUnion, or Experian. Let's say it's just removed off of one, right? Sometimes these furnishers and credit reporting agencies might reinsert that same negative item on your credit report. Or let's say if it's a collection, let's say we deleted that collection, it might get sold to another collection company and it pop up, right? This is sometimes expected, guys. However, again, this is still a violation of your consumer rights and privacy rights, etc. Disclaimer, I'm not a lawyer, again, but this can happen. Expect this, guys, right? It's very rare when it happens. Once a deletion gets off your report, it's typically off for good. But disclaimer, however, not every result in every credit profile is different. So you have to understand sometimes collections, late payments, or something that we've previously deleted can be reinserted later on in the future. I'm just being honest with you. But if you look up the reinsertion law, we have a letter for that. They're supposed to notify you 5 days before, business days beforehand, stating that they are going to reinsert that item on there. Chances are, guys, they never do, which is another violation. Another thing to expect. Don't be alarmed if you get served or sued. Yes, it can happen, guys. I'm just being totally honest. Just like we can sue them, they can sue us, all right? But again, you are protected by consumer rights and laws, the Fair Credit Reporting Act and the Fair Debt Collection Practices Act, the Billing Act, TILA, Equal Opportunity Act, etc. And there's more, all right? But Don't be alarmed if you get served, right? First of all, you have to pay attention if you got served properly. Look up the court document if there is a court case. And then we would advise you, one, you always have to respond. And then two, in our professional opinion, reach out to an FCRA, a consumer law attorney in your local area, right? Disclaimer again, we are not lawyers, but we always, in our professional opinion, will provide you or help you in that route. Here's another thing to expect. Sometimes when we send these dispute letters, you'll get some false documents. Most of the time it's false documents. Send it to you via email, text, or mail stating you have an obligation to pay this. Or they'll call you, and most of the time you might not even know that they're violating the law, but just let us know. Record these calls, guys. That's a good tip. Record these calls, screenshot text, emails, conversations, timestamps, etc. Because at the end of the day, we are helping building, a timestamp, a paper trail. All right. So record these calls with these collection agencies because most of the time they're violating your consumer rights and you might not even know. If we collect that, we'll consult you on what's the next step to do and/or we'll refer you to an attorney. Another thing to expect is this, guys. Let's be honest. All right. Experian, TransUnion, Equifax, all these other secondary credit reporting agencies, these banks, I'm going to be real with you. 99% of them lie. They make money off of your bad information. Expect for them to, if you do call in or if you do get a letter from any one of these companies, banks, credit reporting agencies, it is false or they're lying, guys. Don't really rely on what they are saying most of the time. The burden is on them for them to prove to you that you indeed owe the debt or bank, etc. Their word is not God, right? At the end of the day, you have the right to challenge this negative information on your report. And they're going to, say a lot of lies most of the time. So fact check it. All right. And that's why you have us to also fact check this, because when we start spitting out these laws, or disclaimer again, I'm not a lawyer, but you can self-educate. There's nothing against the law saying that you can't self-educate or use these laws. You can read these laws on U.S. Cornell University or these laws, the FCRA laws or FDCPA laws, and see how they are actually violating you. Right. And you start to look at the credit industry, the banks, the credit reporting agencies a little bit differently after you're more knowledgeable in this space. All right. So keep that in mind. But for most of our clients, guys, what to expect is, drum roll, results. Yes, real results from real clients. Chances are, if you're watching this, you've seen actual real results and real testimonials from real clients getting into homes, mortgages, businesses, high limit credit cards, saving thousands of dollars on interest rates and supercars, etc. So that's what to really expect is results. Now, depending on the time, that we can't give an answer, of course, but expect results with our company because that's how we do, baby. Let's go.